through the window by the wall, a cup of coffee cooling while the quiet shadows fall. I hear the city waking, but it keeps a gentle tone, like every street is learning how to breathe a little slow. You wrote your name in silence on the corner of my mind, then left it there like sunlight that I wasn't meant to find. And I don't need a reason to stay here for a while. The world can keep on turning, I'll be moving half a mile. So let the spring come easy, let it settle in the air, like a song beneath the ceiling, like a hand that isn't there. I'll sit beside the morning, with my thoughts all passing through. Nothing much is happening, but everything feels new. The flowers on the sidewalk don't ask to be adored. They open without warning, then they're quiet like before. A stranger turns the pages of a book I'll never read, and somehow that feels closer than the things I used to need. There's music in the glasses, in the footsteps near the door, in the way the sunlight lingers, then forgets what it came for. And I don't wanna hurry what is slowly coming true. Some days are made for waiting, some are made for passing through. So let the spring come easy, let it settle in the air, like a song beneath the ceiling, like a hand that isn't there. I'll sit beside the morning, with my thoughts all passing through. Nothing much is happening, but everything feels new. Maybe peace is just a table with a half-full cup of rain. Maybe healing sounds like nothing when it finally knows your name. I won't chase the silver weather, I won't ask the sky to stay. There is beauty in the leaving when it doesn't run away. So let the spring come easy, let it soften every line, like the light across the counter, like a quiet change of mind. I'll sit beside the morning, let the hours drift and move. Nothing much is happening, but everything feels new. The coffee has gone colder, but the room is still in bloom. April sits beside me in a quiet window view. Little bell above the door moves softly in the breeze. Someone orders something warm and speaks in almost whispers. The sunlight rests on wooden chairs like it has nowhere to go. I keep my hands around my cup and let the morning slow. No need to name this feeling, to hold it tight. Some things are better passing, like clouds in softer light. Pages turning slow, time moving low. Nothing here is asking me to be someone I know. between the spaces in the day. Let the world keep walking on, I'll stay out of its way. There's a notebook near the window with a pen beside the spine. A sentence left unfinished like it's waiting for a sign. I hear the rain from last night still hiding in the street, and every little silence finds a chair across from me. No need to reach for meaning, no need to make it clear. Some days arrive so quietly, you almost miss them here. Pages turning slow, time moving low. Nothing here is asking me to be someone I know. I can breathe between the spaces in the day. Let the world keep walking on, I'll stay out of its way. Maybe I was tired from chasing every sound. Maybe spring is kinder when it barely comes around. Not every heart is blooming, not every sky is blue, but something small is opening in the room I'm passing through. Pages turning slow, time moving low. Nothing here is asking me to be someone I know. I can breathe between the spaces in the day. Let the world keep walking on, I'll stay out of its way. A little bell above the door falls quiet once again, and I leave a softer version of myself where I have been. Afternoon is sitting on the edge of every chair, a quiet kind of golden moving softly through the air. Someone laughs behind me, but it never gets too loud, like the room has learned to carry every voice beneath a cloud. I draw a line on paper, then I let it disappear. Some thoughts are only passing, some are meant to linger here. I'm not looking for an answer, I'm not waiting for a sign, just a slower way of living for a small amount of time. There's a light between tables, there's a calm I can't explain, like the world outside is fading into softened window frames. I don't need to go anywhere, I don't need to start again. For a moment I am able to be quiet where I am. A jacket on the doorway holds the shape of someone gone, and the cups along the counter catch the color of the sun. There's a song beneath the ceiling that I almost recognize, not enough to make me lonely, just enough to close my eyes. Every little movement feels careful, feels kind, like the day is turning pages in a book it left behind. I'm not asking for forever, I'm not trying to understand, just a quiet cup of hours resting lightly in my hand. There's a light between tables, there's a calm I can't explain, like the world outside is fading into to soften window frames. I don't need to go anywhere, I don't need to start again. For a moment I am able to be quiet where I am. Maybe peace is not a promise, maybe hope is not a flame. Maybe spring can enter gently without calling out my name. I'll let the minutes gather, I'll let the shadows lean. There is room for almost nothing in the spaces in between. There's a light between tables, there's a calm I can't explain. Like the world outside is fading into softened window frames. I don't need to go anywhere, I don't need to start again. For a moment I am able to be quiet where I am. Afternoon is leaving with the color of the wall, and I take a little stillness without carrying it all. A small rain starts falling on the awning by the door. The afternoon grows quieter than it ever was before. I watch the silver weather draw its lines across the glass. Every drop is leaving before I know it passed. There's a cup beside my notebook, there's a song beneath the rain. Nothing here is calling for a louder kind of name. I let the hours loosen, I let the window blur. Some days don't need a reason to become what they were. Let it rain softly, let it move slow over the rooftops, over the road. I'll stay here gently, out of the way, holding the quiet left by the day. The chairs are turned a little toward the color of the street, and the footsteps near the counter come and go on tired feet. Someone folds a letter, someone checks the time. I keep my little silence like a pocket full of light. The flowers near the doorway bow their heads and then return, as if even spring is learning there are softer ways to burn. I don't need the morning, I don't need the sun. There's a kind of comfort in what comes undone. Let it rain softly, let it move slow over the rooftops, over the road. I'll stay here the road. I'll stay here gently, out of the way, holding the quiet left by the day. A small rain keeps falling on the awning by the door, and I feel a little calmer than I did before. The clock above the doorway moves without a sound. I lose another minute, then let another one be found. A pale blue cup is waiting where my hands have left it warm, and the light across the table takes a soft and simple form. Someone's coat is hanging on the back of an empty chair, like a quiet little story that decided to stay there. I'm not trying to be different, I'm not trying to be still. I'm only letting silence take the shape it will. Halfway through the afternoon, I don't need much more, just a little room to breathe and a little open door. The world can keep its hurry, the street can have its noise. I'll listen to the quiet underneath my voice. A spoon against the porcelain rings and fades away, like a thought I almost followed but let go of today. There's a shadow from the window resting near my sleeve, and it feels like something tender I don't have to believe. I write a line then cross it, I smile without a plan. Maybe this is what it means to be simple where I am. I'm not asking for a season to become a brighter thing. There are gentle ways of living that don't have to bloom in spring. Halfway through the afternoon, I don't need much more, just a little room to breathe and a little open door. The world can keep its hurry, the street can have its noise. I'll listen to the quiet underneath my voice. Maybe peace is unremarkable, maybe calm is plain. Maybe all I needed was a slower kind of day. No golden sky above me, no promise in the air, just a cup, a chair, a window, and the feeling I am there. Halfway through the afternoon, I don't need much more, just a little room to breathe and a little open door. The world can keep its hurry, the street can have its noise. I'll listen to the quiet underneath my voice. The clock above the doorway moves without a sound, and I leave the afternoon exactly as I found. street outside is narrow, with pedals by the drain. A bicycle leans over like it's resting from the rain. The cafe door is open, just enough to let air in. And the afternoon moves slowly over paper, cup, and skin. I don't know where I'm going when the evening finds the road, but for now I keep my jacket on the chair beside my coat. There's no need to gather every passing thing. Some days only whisper what they mean by spring. Quiet street flowers under cloudy light. You don't have to hurry to become alright. I'll stay with the silence, I'll stay with the view. Nothing needs to happen to carry me through. A bus sighs at the corner, then disappears from sight, leaving only footsteps and a softer kind of light. Someone near the counter counts their change and smiles like a small ordinary can be enough. Sometimes the window keeps reflecting every life that passes by, and I sit here without reaching for a reason or reply. There's no need to follow every open door. Some roads feel gentler when they ask for nothing more. Quiet street flowers under cloudy light. You don't have to hurry to become alright. I'll stay with the silence, I'll stay with the view. Nothing needs to happen to carry me through. Maybe I was waiting for a brighter kind of sign, but the day is almost weightless when I let it take its time. There's peace in not arriving, there's room in staying near. There are songs that sound like breathing when the heart begins to clear. Quiet street flowers under cloudy light. You don't have to hurry to become alright. I'll stay with the silence, I'll stay with the view. Nothing needs to happen to carry me through. The street outside is narrow, the pedals start to move, and the cafe holds the quiet like it has nothing to prove. A chair is pulled beside me, but nobody sits down. The morning keeps its distance from the traffic moving around. A little steam is rising, then it disappears from view, like a thought I almost needed, but never followed through. The flowers in the corner lean toward the softer light, and I feel the day begin again without becoming bright. stay beside you without asking you to change. Somewhere near the window, I can let the hours be, moving like a quiet river past the table, past me. Nothing here is heavy, nothing has to shine. I can sit inside the stillness and leave the world outside. A notebook lies unopened, with its corners slightly bent, like it knows that some intentions don't become the way they're meant. Someone hums behind the counter to a song I've never known, and it settles in the ceiling like a place that feels like home. The street is full of motion, but the glass makes it slow. Every face becomes a color, then a shadow, then it goes. I'm not trying to hold it, I'm not trying to explain. There are days that find their meaning in the quiet they contain. Somewhere near the window, I can let the hours be, moving like a quiet river past the table, past me. Nothing here is heavy, nothing has to shine. I can sit inside the stillness and leave the world outside. Maybe calm is not a feeling, maybe peace is just a room where the light comes in slowly and the heart has space to move. I don't need a new beginning, I don't need a better view, just the sound of someone breathing in the sky in pale blue. Somewhere near the window, I can let the hours be, moving like a quiet river past the table, past me. Nothing here is heavy, nothing has to shine. I can sit inside the stillness and leave the world outside. A chair is pulled beside me, the morning settles down, and I stay a little longer than I thought I would allow. I had a list of places folded in my coat, but the morning turned so quiet I forgot where I should go. The cafe sign is moving in a little breath of air, and I watch the shadow changing on the corner of my chair. There's a song behind the counter, low enough to disappear, like a thought that doesn't need me but still chooses to stay near. I won't ask the day for more than it can give. Some hours are not for chasing, they are only made to live. Soft plans, softer light, nothing has to turn out right. I can leave the map unread, let the quiet fill my head. Slow hands, slower sky, let the little moments by. I don't need to understand what is resting in my hands. smiles at something passing that I'll never see the same. The flowers on the counter have no reason to explain how they keep their color gently after last night's rain. I take another minute from the middle of the day, not to make it useful, just to let it drift away. I won't turn the silence into something I can hold. Some warmth is only warmer when it isn't made of gold. Soft plans, softer light, nothing has to turn out right. I can leave the map unread, let the quiet fill my head. Slow hands, slower sky, let the little moments by. I don't need to understand what is resting in my hands. Maybe I am learning how to loosen every line. Maybe spring is not a promise, but a room that takes its time. No bright return, no answer, no sudden open view, just the gentle kind of weather that can pass without a clue. Soft plans, softer light, nothing has to turn out right. I can leave the map unread, let the quiet fill my head. Slow hands, slower sky, let the little moments by. I don't need to understand what is resting in my hands. I had a list of places folded in my coat, but the afternoon sits with me, and I don't need to go. There's a table left open near the edge of the room, where the light doesn't hurry and the day stays in bloom. A cup sits untouched, like it's waiting for thought, but the moment feels better when it's quietly not. The street keeps on moving through a softened display, and I sit without needing to be part of its way. I don't follow the rhythm, I don't answer the sound. Some calm is much clearer when it isn't found. Leave a space for nothing, leave a space for air. I don't need a reason to be resting here. Time can pass beside me, I don't have to know where the day is going. I can let it go. There's a book on the corner with a page turned halfway, like a quiet decision that decided to stay. Someone brushes laughter across the back of the room, but it fades into silence just as softly as it bloomed. The ceiling holds voices, then releases them slow, and I keep my attention on the things I don't hold. I don't measure the distance, I don't question the pace. Peace is a moment that forgets time and place. Leave a space for nothing, leave a space for air. I don't need a reason to be resting here. Time can pass beside me, I don't have to know where the day is going. I can let it go. Maybe I was reaching for a clearer design, but the world feels lighter when I loosen the line. No final direction, no promise to keep, just a quiet kind of waking that still feels like asleep. Leave a space for nothing, leave a space for air. I don't need a reason to be resting here. Time can pass beside me, I don't have to know where the day is going. I can let it go. There's a table left open near the edge of the room, and I leave a little silence where the light used to bloom. A small blue morning leans against the glass. The street is barely moving, letting every shadow pass. I keep my coffee closer than the things I need to say. Some feelings turn out softer when they're left that way. There's a quiet in the corner where the sunlight doesn't reach, and somehow it feels warmer than a promise I could keep. I will make the moment carry more than it can hold. Some days are only gentle, some stories stay untold. Small blue morning, stay a little near. I don't need an answer, I just like it here. Let the hours open without asking why. I can let the world move on the other side. A paper bag is folded by the sugar and the spoons. The music keeps on drifting like a cloud across the room. Someone writes a message, then erases half the line, and I look away politely, like the silence might be mine. The flowers by the window have a quieter kind of grace, not a burst of color, just a softened little place. I won't turn the stillness into something it should be. Some peace is almost nothing, and that is enough for me. Small blue morning, stay a little near. I don't need an answer, I just like it here. Let the hours open without asking why. I can let the world move on the other side. Maybe spring is quieter than the songs I used to know. against the glass, and I leave it there behind me, soft enough to last. Begins to lower, but it doesn't disappear. It lingers on the tables like it's choosing to stay here. The glass reflects a moment, then lets it fade away, and I sit without deciding what I'll do with what remains. The door is barely moving, just enough to shift the air, and everything feels settled like it's always been this way. I don't need to hold it, I don't need to keep. Some days I'm meant for drifting, not for something deep. Before it turns to evening, before the colors fade, I'll stay inside the quiet that the afternoon has made. No plans to rearrange it, no need to understand. I'll let the hours loosen while they're still within my hands. A shadow climbs the wall now and slowly slips away, like something I was thinking but forgot along the way. Someone zips their jacket near the corner by the door, and the room becomes a little more silent than before. The music almost vanishes but never really ends, like a line that keeps on breathing even after it has been. I don't ask for meaning, I don't follow through. Some moments feel complete just by passing through. Before it turns to evening, before the colors fade, I'll stay inside the quiet that the afternoon has made. No plans to rearrange it, no need to understand. I'll let the hours loosen while they're still within my hands. Maybe I was searching for a clearer kind of view, but the world feels softer when it isn't something new. No final destination, no perfect line to keep, just a room that holds together everything I didn't need. Before it turns to evening, before the colors fade, I'll stay inside the quiet that the afternoon has made. No plans to rearrange it, no need to understand. I'll let the hours loosen while they're still within my hands. The light begins to lower, but it doesn't disappear. It leaves a softer version of the moment sitting here. A barista ties an apron in the corner of the room. The morning has grown softer than the flowers in their bloom. The grinder starts then settles like a thought that found its place, and the air is warm with coffee in an ordinary way. I trace a little circle on the table with my thumb, not because I'm waiting, just because the quiet comes. I don't need the day to open like a window to the sky. Some comfort stays much closer when it doesn't try to shine. Quiet apron strings, coffee on the breeze. I can let the moment rest beside me easily. Nothing asks for more, nothing pulls me through. Just a slower kind of morning and a little room to move. A receipt curls by the counter with its letters fading thin, like a sentence from a story that was never meant to begin. Someone turns their collar as the door lets in the air, and the spring outside the window feels quieter from here. I keep my eyes on nothing for a minute, maybe two, and the world becomes a place I don't have to answer to. I don't need a brighter color, I don't need a clearer view. Some piece arrives unnoticed and sits down next to you. Quiet apron strings, coffee on the breeze. I can let the moment rest beside me easily. Nothing asks for more, nothing pulls me through. Just a slower kind of morning and a little room to move. Maybe I've been making every hour too loud. Maybe all I wanted was to step out of the crowd. No reason in the weather, no message in the light, only small familiar sounds putting something right. Quiet apron strings, coffee on the breeze. I can let the moment rest beside me easily. Nothing asks for more, nothing pulls me through. Just a slower kind of morning and a little room to move. A barista ties an apron, then the music drifts again, and I stay inside the quiet like I've always been a friend. Pale green silence sits beside the wall, where the plants by the window lean and almost fall. The morning is over, but the day isn't loud. It moves through the cafe like a slow-moving cloud. I keep my hands folded around stay in this way. Some quiet arrives and decides it can stay. Pale green silence under softer skies. I can let the hours open without trying. No need for answers, no need to move. There's a little peace here I don't have to prove. A coat on the chair back keeps somebody's shape, while the light on the ceiling begins to fade. The flowers are simple, not trying to bloom, just keeping their color in the corner of the room. Someone near the doorway looks back once, then leaves, and the air settles slowly between coffee and leaves. I don't need the moment to turn into more. Some days feel complete before they reach the door. Pale green silence under softer skies. I can let the hours open without trying. No need for answers, no need to move. There's a little peace here I don't have to prove. Maybe spring is quieter when the sunlight turns thin. Maybe I feel lighter when I stop looking in. No bright beginning, no beautiful line, just a small kind of stillness that takes a little time. Pale green silence under softer skies. I can let the hours open without trying. No need for answers, no need to move. There's a little peace here I don't have to prove. A pale green silence sits beside the wall, and I leave it behind me without holding it all. Chairs begin to turn around. One by one they face the day that's already leaving slowly in a quiet, careful way. The counter holds the evening in a softer shade of brown, and the voices that were here before are settling down. A line of light is fading from the middle of the floor, like it knows there isn't much to hold it anymore. I don't try to keep it, I don't ask it to stay. Some endings feel lighter when they come this way. Almost closing time, nothing left what was never meant for me. A cup is left forgotten near the corner by the glass, and the last few scattered moments fade as people pass. Someone pulls their jacket over shoulders tired and thin, and the room becomes a place that it quietly has been. The music lowers gently till it's barely even there, like a thought that doesn't need to follow anywhere. I don't look for meaning, I don't hold the line. Some days are complete without a final sign. Almost closing time, nothing left to prove, just a quiet kind of ending with a little room to move. I can take it slowly, I can let it be. There's no need to carry what was never meant for me. Maybe I was holding every hour too tight. Maybe peace was waiting in the edge of night. No bright resolution, no perfect goodbye, just a softer kind of leaving, passing gently by. Almost closing time, nothing left to prove, just a quiet kind of ending with a little room to move. I can take it slowly, I can let it be. There's no need to carry what was never meant for me. Chairs begin to turn around, the light is nearly gone, and I leave with something quiet I can rest upon. When the room gets quiet and the street begins to fade, I can hear the evening folding softly into place. The last cup on the counter keeps a little bit of steam, like a thought that almost mattered, like a half-remembered dream. I button up my jacket, but I'm slow to leave the chair. There's a comfort in the silence that still lingers in the air. I don't need to name it, I don't need to know. Some moments feel kinder when you let them go. When the room gets quiet, I can breathe again. Nothing has to follow, nothing has to end. Let the small light soften, let the wind disappears without leaving any trace. Someone locks the front door with a careful little sound, and the day becomes a memory too light to hold it down. I don't need the answer, I don't need the view. Some peace is only passing, but it passes through you. When the room gets quiet, I can breathe again. Nothing has to follow, nothing has to end. Let the small lights soften, let the windows turn blue. I'll carry only stillness when I'm passing through. Maybe spring was never only sunlight on the street. Maybe it was softer in the places no one sees. A cup, a chair, a doorway, a shadow on the floor. The kind of little ending that doesn't ask for more. When the room gets quiet, I can breathe again. Nothing has to follow, nothing has to end. Let the small lights soften, let the windows turn blue. I'll carry only stillness when I'm passing through. When the room gets quiet and the street begins to fade, I leave the evening gently where the last light stayed. After the last table has given back its chair, the room becomes a little more honest in the air. A napkin on the counter moves once and then is still, like even small departures have a quiet kind of will. I hear the evening outside passing under softer rain, and the glass keeps every street light in a thin and golden frame. I won't ask the silence to turn into a sign. Some things are only gentle because they take their time. After the last table, I can let the day release. Nothing here is asking to become a memory. I'll leave the light behind me, I'll let the doorway close. There are softer ways of ending than the ones I used to know. By the register have lost their brighter shade, but they keep a kind of beauty in the quiet that they made. A broom against the back wall waits beneath the yellow light, and the music in the speaker feels smaller than the night. Someone turns the sign around with a tired little smile, and the world outside the window can wait another while. I won't name the feeling, I won't make it stay. Some me borrowed. At the ending of the day, after the last table, I can let the day release. Nothing here is asking to become a memory. I'll leave the light behind me, I'll let the doorway close. There are softer ways of ending than the ones I used to know. Maybe peace is not arrival, maybe rest is not a place. Maybe spring can find the corners that the morning never faced. No bright return is coming, no promise in the rain, just a room that held me gently, then let me go again. After the last table, I can let the day release. Nothing here is asking to become a memory. I'll leave the light behind me, I'll let the doorway close. There are softer ways of ending than the ones I used to know. After the last table, the room forgets my name, and I step into the evening a little